Welcome back, everyone. This is Texas City Tells the podcast. I'm Ramari.
And I'm Jennifer.
And today we're talking about all things March.
Well, mostly probably you'll be talking because I'm fighting my voice here today.
I know the flu season, which turned into a little bit of bronchitis. Some people pneumonia. I don't know. Get your vaccines and all of that good jazz.
We got
Take
all
your
the
vitamins
things going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been attacking the kids and their parents. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm okay. I actually feel better than I sound.
Yeah.
Which is not like a high bar, but I'll be over here like giving you the thumbs up today.
It was me at the last podcast. I was just getting over my bout of the germs.
All the fun. Yeah, now I'm holding it down for us.
I got you.
Got you covered on the germs.
I'll march us through March.
I'm ready.
Okay. So kicking us off, we were talking a little bit about swimming, and I asked everyone that's here in the room, our EP and the EP's assistant and everyone, if they know how to swim. It amazes me how many people live on the coast and don't know how to swim. Are you a good swimmer?
You know, I was better when I was younger because I grew up with a pool in the backyard most of my childhood. And now that I'm not constantly in one, I feel like I'm getting rusty.
Okay. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
So spring swim lessons are starting. They take place at the natatorium.
Yep.
The sessions start March 3rd through the 13th. And then the second session starts March 24th through April 3rd. And it's all ages.
Yeah.
All. So that means bring your big tail plus your little minis to the natatorium. The times will vary. So there's some that are, early evening to late, but they're all on the city's website. You can pay for them through the city's website. It starts at $25.
Yes.
But everyone should know how to swim.
Yeah. I mean, so like you said, all ages. So we expect everyone in the room to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Now I will say, swimming, okay. Diving, not in my wheelhouse. I'm a belly flopper. That's all I know how to do.
And I feel like that's like the icing on the cake. That's getting jazzy. You just need the basic, soft skills. You need to know how to tread water, hold your breath, all those kinds of things. With my son, because he's neurodivergent, we've had to go through the lessons a couple times because we just cannot get him to hold his breath. He just wants to drink all of the water.
Oh.
But he has an excuse. Some of you guys do not have an excuse. You need to know how to swim.
Yes, ma'am.
So
signing up right now.
March 3rd is when the first session starts.
I expect or be on the lookout for Ramari.
Yes. Oh, I should get like a whistle.
Oh God, do not get a whistle.
A red outfit and stuff. I could totally help be a lifeguard.
Wait, here comes your first hand gesture feedback. No whistles.
We could just add it to like my list of. I'm going to talk to Nicole Miller, the Rec and Tour director.
Yeah, she said no.
Yeah. After that, the St. Patty's parade. Yes, there will be candy amongst other things being thrown. No baseballs, because this is also the Little League parade.
Yeah, they're too good at throwing baseballs, though.
And they are, because it's the opening day for them. And this one actually goes up, what is that, 21st? Mm-hmm. And it ends at Goddard Park. And so that parade starts at 10 a.m. And it's always fun. Wear your green.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be pinched. So they say.
I'm already ready.
Yeah, you're ready.
That's right.
I like it.
Thanks.
Again, that's March 15th.
And it starts at 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, there will be candy. I know we said it already, but let's say it again.
Yeah.
Candy will be thrown.
For those in the back. The lineup will probably start around 9 a.m. And I'm sure that the entry form is already online.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You can sign up right now and be ready.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'll be there. My kids love the parades. I mean, I do
They're
too.
in the right city then.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we are a parade-loving city.
We are. The Mardi Gras parade was a lot of fun. That one just passed.
So many beads.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Like, I've just seen bags like overflowing. There's nothing wrong with that.
And I just never know what to do with them after.
We came up with a plan. You're going to decorate your tree, right?
What tree?
Your Christmas tree.
Who still has trees out?
Well, you hold them.
Who still has their Christmas tree out? Raise your hand.
Moving on.
No, drop a Christmas tree in the chat if you still have that out. There are some people that are really good at like decorating their stuff with Valentine, Mardi Gras, 4th of July.
Yeah.
I feel like those people have a lot of money and a lot of time on
A lot
their
of creativity.
I'm not one of those people.
I would just leave it Christmas all the time if I could.
Bless your heart. Isn't that what they say in the South?
Oh, you're so Southern today. I love it.
I try. March 17th is spring break camp. Seems like these kids are never at school. But from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. At Nestler Center, ages 6 to 12, it's $75 for that entire week of spring break.
If you have kids in daycare, like, you're already running to sign up because that is such a deal.
Right.
Daycare is crazy expensive. So if there's one single spot left, I'll be shocked because that is the deal of spring break for sure.
And every day they're doing something.
Yeah, field trips, crafts, games, all the things.
They go to the library. I've seen them go bowling. I've seen them go to that, what is it called? Like the Bayou Wildlife, the animal zoo, drive-up zoo, where the animals are like in your car and fighting you for the food. Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter was a camp counselor at a different city this past summer, and every day it seemed like she was coming home like, I can't believe I get paid for this. This is so much fun.
Oh,
So, I mean, like, city camps, that's where it's at.
perfect.
Yeah.
I don't feel like anybody can beat this price.
No. I mean, that's like a day and a half of daycare. Or a whole week of field trips. And yeah, it's a no-brainer.
That's definitely a day of food with these kids being home. So
Yes.
instead of letting them veg out at home, send them to camp.
Yeah. Let them run off some of that energy.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be nice and tired by the time you pick them up.
They should be.
Throw them in the tub or rinse them off and throw them in the pool.
Right? Just throw them in the swimming lesson pool. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Perfect. See, look, we have a plan for everything.
Easiest spring break you've ever had.
Yeah.
Love it.
You're welcome. March 21st through the 22nd, the Friends of the Library are having their annual book sale.
Yes. So for most of us, that's on Saturday. If you're a friend of the library, then you get like a little sneak peek early access.
Ooh, exclusive.
That's right. So if you're not a friend, become one before the sale so you can go take advantage of the perks there. But they usually accept donations also. So if you're watching this right now and it's the 21st is still at least a few days away, the library often will ask for donations of newer books or gently used books to include in the sale. So all of the money from that sale stays with the Friends, which they support library programs throughout the year. So all those arts and crafts and parties and carnivals and things like that, that's what you're supporting.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's got my name all over it. I'm not going to lie.
I don't think I'm a friend of the library. I mean, I love the Moore Memorial Library, but I don't think I've been deemed a friend. So I'm going to have to make sure that I do that.
Yeah.
Because I love perks.
Well, and it's pretty exclusive because they just won, I'm going to forget the exact title, but it's like an award of excellence in the state. And only a handful of libraries across the state of Texas earn that award. So I think we're like in the top 19% of all libraries in the state of Texas. So congratulations to
Yes,
our
congratulations.
library.
And this is like 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row.
Come on, back to back.
Right? They're gonna need to sell some more books so they can make room for all those trophies and plaques.
And that's under the direction of Cheryl Lowen, who is our director of the Moore Memorial Library. So kudos to them.
Yes. So I just got a little note from above that is the Achievement of Excellence Award.
Yes.
So good job, library.
We love that.
I do love that.
Nothing but excellence in the city of Texas City.
So my first 2 jobs in life were working at Nestler Pool and then working at the library when I was a teenager. So even though that has been many, many, many painfully long years.
Relax.
I still feel like some ownership there. I'm like, good job, team. That's us. But it's really them. But good job.
Yeah.
It's been, I mean, even when I worked there a million years ago, it was packed all the time. And I mean, you had people just standing in line waiting for the programs, and they've only gotten better. So, a long tradition of excellence.
Absolutely.
Go library.
I feel like one of your first job, you're always going to be a part of that.
Right? I feel like that. And then I'm sure they probably don't feel like that because they have like master's degree in library science. But I'm like, yes, I was also a librarian. And they're like, okay, yeah, you were 16 and you put books on the shelf, but
Like,
go.
whoa there, Shelver.
Yeah, pump the brakes.
Relax.
Yeah, no, they're very nice. They play along with me. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Okay.
They might have a smidge more knowledge and experience, you know.
I mean, my first job was at Toys R Us, which is
brave. Oh my gosh.
I know, and it was during like holiday season. But since Toys R Us technically like no longer exists, I think they're slowly coming back. I think that's what I read. I mean, technically I could put that I was like a manager and all of these kinds of things because who would know? I mean, who's going to be able to check?
Director of operations.
I was.
I had a master's
a
degree
floor
at 16
manager.
and you were a director.
Yeah.
We're doing good in life. I will say that is brave because I'm a Black Friday shopper through and through. Like, I'll be out there throwing elbows. I would not set foot in a Toys R Us. Did it once and never would have done it again.
There was a couple times where I had to just like, oh, yes, ma'am, I'm going to go check in the back for you. Give me just a second. And then go in the back and just have to like decompress. Like, oh my God, this is so hard.
Yeah.
Because people are emotional and they want what they want. They want what they came for. It was when Transformers had just come out. So, of course, everyone wants Optimus Prime this, Bumblebee that. And, of course, we only have 5 of them in the store. And you are the 100th customer. Sweet pea, it is gone. But I can't tell you that. Because I'm only 16 and I am terrified of you. So let me go check in the back. And then I'm disappearing.
I was one of those dramatic people, not because I was there fighting for a certain toy or anything, but I was dramatic in that we literally didn't move for I don't know how long. It was just like you were just in a wall of people. And so I remember looking at my mom and saying like, this is where we die. Like, we're going to die here because we're never moving again. So I was dramatic in a different way. But once we got out, oh my gosh, it was like someone who's been stuck at sea and finally got back on land, you know, and you're just like, yeah, it was very dramatic. And I was like, I will never again.
The fluorescent lights, like it's super intense and stuff in there. And then they used to put limits on like very popular stuff. So I think like those Nintendo DS or something, the ones that like would open like this, you could only buy maybe like 3 of them. And people wanted to buy like 5, 10 or whatever because there was like a sale. So then telling people like you can only buy 3. Stressed. Let's get back to city business because I'm having like PTSD. I'm gonna need a nap after this. Something more fun. Youth art classes. That's therapeutic.
Way more fun.
Yeah.
Way less stressful.
Absolutely.
I think it's so cool that we do these pretty continuously throughout the year. So there'll be like sessions that start and then there's a little break and then the next one. I just really think that's neat. I have no artistic talent whatsoever, but I always feel like I do. And so I'm like, oh yeah, this is for me. Even though not a youth, not artistic.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I think it's really cool that they have them for kindergarten all the way up through 6th grade. And so you go twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The times depend on your grade level. But for that whole session, it's $25. So, I mean, you get all these art classes for a total of $25 and go and like learn things and do crafts.
Techniques and
yeah,
right.
I love it.
I do too. And it's like right in time for the art festival.
Yes, that's coming up, what, April? Is that right? Yeah, I always love that too. I was amazed the first time I went in there to the art festival, and it's like, wow.
I know, the creativity level.
Yes.
I aspire.
I know. I consider myself a fairly creative person, and then I walk in that room and I'm like, nope. I'm outclassed here for sure. There's amazing talent.
Because I would never classify myself as like creative.
You're definitely creative.
That's what people keep telling me.
You're definitely creative.
But I don't see it.
I would steal you for art department in a heartbeat.
And I feel like John would probably say that you do.
I do. Because you're really creative. You always have such good ideas. Always. Come into the light.
I don't think you can afford me. March 27th is Open Recreation. Movement is Medicine. That's the mayor's second part of his new initiative. What are we going to be doing?
All the things. So there's pickleball, there's volleyball, there's indoor walking, there's pretty much anything you can think of to play in a gym, we'll be doing it.
Okay.
So whatever you kind of gravitate towards, you know, if you're more on the like low key walking side, then come walk with me around the gym. Don't have to worry about the weather or the bugs because we're inside. But if you actually have hand-eye coordination, like some people are blessed with, then you can do, you know, pickleball, volleyball, whatever you want to try, whatever you enjoy. I'm just saying the first event in this initiative was so much fun.
It was. We had a really good turnout.
Was packed. I sat down and then ended up being right in front of a guy who was very into a dance. If you saw that video on our social media, like friendships are being made. There might even be a love connection.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So if you missed that one, don't miss this one because it was so much fun.
Yeah. I think the head count was almost like 80 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was quite a bit of folks in the comments that were like, oh man, I forgot this was tonight, or I wish that I had been in town because I saw the outcome. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
I learned some new dances. So I say it was successful.
It was. I really like that there were all ages there too. So we had like students all the way up through like some seniors, and we had all different like dance abilities too. Like, you know, some people walk in with their matching shirts and their fans, and you're like, yes, ma'am, you are here and you're about to show me how it's done. You know, and then there were some of us more like on the novice side but people were helping and teaching, and, you know, maybe you didn't know one dance, but you knew another one. And it was just like a really low key, like very friendly environment. It was so much fun. Like, I think everybody in there was smiling the whole time.
Agreed.
Yeah, I loved that.
It was a lot of fun. This one will be cool too. I don't know how to play pickleball. I know people say like it's a crossover between tennis and something else. But
if you ever go into the Lowry, like there are people who know how to play and they are serious. So I feel like maybe I need to go hang out there for a little while and kind of get the rules down.
I'm going to try it and then I'll come walk with you.
Yeah, I'll just be walking and taking pictures. My comfort zone.
What date is that? March 27th. It's from 6 p.m. to 7:30. It's at the Lowry Center Gym. And again, it's indoors, so we don't have to worry about the weather. We don't have to worry about bugs. I feel like this late in March is when those love bugs come out.
Ugh, yeah.
Those are so annoying. I know that they don't do anything.
Yeah, except for just land on you in your car and
like knock into you and stuff. That's one thing that drives me crazy about Texas.
I like that accent you just threw in there for Texas.
You see how I slid it in there? Because this is also like around the rodeo time.
Yeah.
So
look
you're
at
welcome.
you. You're gearing up. You threw out a bless your heart. You need like an all y'all and a fixin' too.
Okay, so you went a little far. Baby steps.
All right. I'm just saying. I'm pushing you in.
You could point me in the right direction of some boots.
Oh, I definitely can point you in the right direction of boots.
Okay.
I have a slight boot addiction. Like I said, come into the light with me. I think we wear the same shoe size, so.
We do. So you'll help me find boots, and I'll get you some really good potato salad.
I'll get you some really good queso.
That was really mean. I thought we were friends. I thought we were going to end the podcast on a high note, but...
Queso is a high note.
Do you want to tell us about the merch?
Yes, so we've had some people asking about our Texas City swag over here. And in general, we kind of give it out as a reward, I guess, for interacting on our social media. And we do have some comments to shout out today to give away some things.
So on social media, we got a lot of recent engagement, specifically like on the PD side, about some videos that our comms team did, especially the Friends one.
The Friends one is fun. So if you've ever walked into my office, which I know you have many a time, my nameplate says, "Hello, my name is Regina Phalange." So if you're a Friends person, you got that. But
the only Regina I know is George. But okay.
So that was the one that we really had a lot of fun with. And it got a really good reaction from people. I will answer a couple of questions that we've gotten. No, you cannot get in the fountain. We mapped out where everything was and had it like checked and rechecked before anybody set foot in there. We had to be extremely careful. So no, please don't do it. It was very cold anyway, so you wouldn't enjoy it. Yeah, other than that, I think that was one of the main questions we got. Like, how come you can get in there and I can't? First of all, you don't want to. Second of all, we got all the permission and all the safety checks first. But it was a really fun video. Really, really fun. If you haven't seen it, go check it out.
Yeah.
Drop us a comment because some people are about to
Jessica Richardson, she said, whoever is responsible for creative advertisements is killing it this past year. Well done.
Woohoo.
So kudos to you guys. Miss Jessica, we're going to be reaching out to you to give you some Texas City swag. And then Kelly Bryant, she said, I want to know who made this video for you so we can do one too. This is the best.
Love it. Kelly, you cannot have my team,
yeah.
But you can have some Texas City swag for that awesome comment.
Mm-hmm. And then another video was PD singing for Valentine's Day. I cannot believe that you got the chief to sing. I know. And he did good. Like, he had a good singing voice. I said, okay, American Idol.
Right? We had a couple of them. The female officer who sung I Will Always Love You. That's a high bar, right? Like, and she nailed it. She had the hand action and everything. So we got some talent over there.
Agreed. The comment that is getting a reward today is Miss Lola Jensen. She said, TCPD social media engagement person/team is really stepping it up this year, and like a bunch of clapping emojis and all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much.
Thank you guys. We really appreciate that. We do try really hard to create stuff that really showcases like how amazing our employees are, but also that everybody in the community responds to and enjoys. So yeah, those comments make our day.
And it shows like the personality of our officers, despite what like some narratives may be. Like they are happy and they're having fun, and they're singers and dancers and
backflippers. Did you see in the Friends video?
Yeah.
I've never been so terrified in my entire life. I was like, oh no, please don't ever do that again. But when we left that Friends video shoot, my face hurt from smiling the entire time. Like, it's really nice, especially with our emergency responders, to be able to see them just to take a break for just a minute from, they have so many high pressure situations and situations that literally are life or death. And that's a heavy load on someone's shoulders. And so it was really nice just to see them having fun and taking pride in where they work and showing, like, hopefully the next generation of cadets and stuff who come up, that there's more to this than just the tough days. They really are like a little family. They're friends. And everybody was having a great time, and they were the best sports. I mean, it's not everyone who you can walk up to and say, hey, we have this crazy idea. You're going to get in this fountain, and then you're going to, fall backwards, and you're going to take bottled water. It was bottled water, not fountain water, and put it in your mouth and spit it straight up. But they were up for anything, and such good sports, and everybody was laughing and smiling the whole time. So it was really fun. And I'm glad people get to see that side too.
Right.
Like, we're all human. And so many of us who work here, including PD, grew up here or live here now. And so, like, it's our kids playing on the sports teams and going to the schools and stuff. So, like, we're just as invested in the community as everyone else.
Right.
And I love it when you get to really see that.
You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that's shown not only in these comments, but obviously, like, the engagement numbers and there's a word that you like to use for stats.
Oh, analytics?
There you go. I knew it started with an A. I was getting there. I knew it wasn't logistics.
Yeah.
I was getting close.
Yeah, I am an analytics nerd for sure. But really and truly, it's the comments that you remember more than the numbers. So thank you to people who comment, not just positively, but also ask questions and give us the opportunity to kind of dig in and find the answers for you. I know we had a question on a post not too long ago about when is Lago Mar Boulevard reopening, and I honestly didn't know the answer. That's a TxDOT project, and so I reached out to TxDOT. We got the answer right away, and the woman who asked was very appreciative, very grateful, and also went back and shared that with her community and her neighborhood. So it really is a partnership, and I love it when people ask questions and we're able to help them, and they take that information and spread it for us, because we like everybody to stay in the loop as much as possible.
Speaking of staying in the loop, you guys brought back the newsletter.
We did. Yes, the TC Insider is back. So our first issue, since we've been back, was February. So we'll have another one coming out pretty soon. And we kind of just touch base with all the departments and see, like, what's going on. We also pull, what are we seeing on social media? What are we getting calls about? What are people asking when they come in? And we're trying to tailor that to what's, the content that's in there. So the cover story for the February issue is we're going to have a 2-year project on Palmer. I know, don't throw things at me. It's another TxDOT project, and they're going to do it in stages. We're going to try to keep you in the loop as best as possible. When we get the timeline, you'll get the timeline. It's kind of a fluid process right now, trying to line up crews and contractors and stage all the equipment and everything. But you might have seen some of the signs out, and so work will be starting. They're going to try and minimize the impact to our daily lives. So, like, lane closures will be from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So hopefully those peak times you'll still be able to navigate around. But so we had stuff like that in there, and an announcement about our Phoenix Business Accelerator, programs at the libraries, adaptive recreation, all the things. So definitely, if you haven't seen it already, it's online, it's on our social media, and then we have copies at all of our city facilities.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks. We're trying.
Is there anything else that you feel like is announcement worthy? Oh, water department.
Yes.
They have new hours of operation specifically for water. They opened the doors of City Hall to be available to take payments or start new service and etc. starting at 7:30 to 5:30. That's Monday through Thursday. And then 7:30 to 4:30 on Fridays. Again, those are the only hours that are applied to water.
Right.
The rest of City Hall, City Secretary's office, comms, HR, Mayor's office, that's still 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. for the time being.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're really like going above and beyond, trying to give people more options when it comes to payment. You know, they expanded into the retail locations, and we have the Dropbox. We have, you can text your water payment. Who knew? And now they've expanded the hours too. So we're trying to help you pay easier and pay quicker.
And I think that was something that was kind of stemmed too from the engagement and things like that on social media, and people just wanting to have more options. So you said that you wanted to be able to pay your water bill earlier or later. We'll see if it's utilized and go from there.
Yep. Always. We're always listening, always trying to, make adjustments and serve the community best we can.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, on that note, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to Ramari, not to me. Sorry about the voice, y'all.
March is jam-packed with events. We have a parade. We have swimming lessons, all ages. We have spring break camp, the Friends of the Library, art classes. All of this information is going to be on our website, multiple posts throughout our social media, the upcoming newsletter. Thank you for listening and watching. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.